It's good. How is everybody living today? Docmotivate hitting you again on this Thursday. It's 3 o'clock right now, and we are finishing out our work day. Couple clients we met up with today, did some walkthroughs, and we were able to get some new clients. We got 2 new clients out of our 3. Waiting on a phone call back, so everything is good. Everything is positive. Everything is flowing. You want to ask yourself, man, are you doing the necessary task and things in your life to bring forth your dream desire? Yes, are you bringing forth your dream desire? Are you working every day? Are you studying each day? Are you learning something new each day? Or are you scrolling through your phone, looking at Facebook, looking at Instagram? Are you being constructive with your time? Or are you just wasting your time? A lot of people are wasting their time browsing, just catching the drift. Remember that river we talked about? That river concept. A lot of people are more ponds than rivers. A lot of people are just riding the wave. Last time we talked about confident expectation, we wanted to show the healing powers of confident expectation through your subconscious mentality. So we wanted to talk on that. We wanted to talk on that. Okay? That confident expectation, knowing that what you're doing, studying each day, doing your affirmations, everything is going to plant a seed that will manifest. Knowing that it will help to do what you're doing every day. This is a cure. The confident expectation is a cure. The faith cure, in many forms, is old. It's old to psychology, and it's been practiced for a long time. Tribes will practice this. Doctors, the history of the mental medicine is filled with a bunch of cases of healing. The placebo effect, this is faith healing, having that confident expectation. Knowing that you're not doing it in vain. With the reformation for faith healing, proper reappears among the motivations and speeches and people that you see, like, Will Smith and, people like that. They put their trust in a prayer and anointing, their anointing oil that they would use in old times. They would use the anointing oil, but the new people, they kind of like do affirmations, and they use that desire flame. They use that desire flame. And they carefully watch their flame. They make sure that the ashes don't dissipate the fire. They put new logs in. Everything, the mind works off of suggestions. whether that's good or bad. Auto suggestion or a suggestion for somebody else. The suggested idea may be a disease and a cure, right? If it's planted in the right mind. Somebody suggests, oh man, you don't look so well. If you take that and you start letting that grow, you will affirm with yourself that you don't feel good. And then eventually you will not feel good. So it's very important to block out suggestions and even negative thoughts of your own that might come through the day. When you're doing your affirmations, you might get a thought of, oh man, not the way I'm feeling. And you want to block that out. You know, it's a difference between hearing a suggestion and accepting a suggestion. You don't have to accept somebody else's suggestion. You continue to do the work. You continue to do your affirmations. You continue to study and find something new daily. Okay? This is faith cure. So desire manifests in several forms, however, only follows that which it is attracted to. Okay? It wants what it likes. The desire, the flame of desire. It wants what it likes. It doesn't want the car that is cheaper. It wants the car that it said it wanted. It wants the Lamborghini in red. It doesn't want a yellow, older Lamborghini. It wants the exact one. Your flame of desire. So you got to keep this in mind when feeding the flame. Okay? When you entertain that desire, it gives us a sense of pleasure, feeling, emotion. We desire what we want, and we give affection to that of which we want. So you want to do that which entertains your desire. That's the secret of action. Do that which entertains your desire. The works of the inner machinery of the will, which returns, causes us to move on it. In returns, it causes us to move on it. So the desire is the flame. The willpower is the steam, the astral steam rising up. Okay? And you will do things to obtain it after you move. And this will satisfy the desire. Desire and willpower go hand in hand. And we just talked about faith. Faith can give you power when everything seems to be unsure. The confident expectation that we talked about. Knowing that it's going to pay off. But keep in mind, negative suggestions and doubt sparks forth a cancer-like disease into your manifestation. Doubt shuts the vents off of the fire of desire, the flame. Lost heart means desire is lost. Okay? So when you get somebody say, man, your heart just wasn't in it. Do it from the heart, man. Your heart wasn't in it. We was doing this project and now you starting to fall back, Your heart's not in it. That's just basically saying that your flame of desire has weakened. You don't have the interest in it no more, man. You don't want to do this. You don't want to get rich with me. You don't want to work this plan through. Your heart's not in it no more. So suggestion is an excellent term when rightly understood, but is most not be employed as a fetish or as an easy manner of dismissing certain important phenomena. Suggestion is made of 1, strong ideas or mental pictures. And remember, you want to think in pictures. You want to think in pictures. 2, expect. Um, so you're expecting it to come through. You're expecting it to work. So that's expecting attention arising from confident expectation, which we talked about earlier. And the latter of the confident expectation and the attention arising from the confident expectation, the bridge is faith. That's the bridge. When this is combined with faith, it is planted in the subconscious mind of the person, and it begins to grow. It begins to sprout. It begins to come up. It begins to bring forth leaves and blossoms and fruit in physical form or in mental, but mainly physical form. That's what you want to get to. And this goes back to the faith cure, to cure yourself of a disease or, something. You can cure yourself of poverty. This works for that too. That's why you must adopt confident expectation. Okay? Faith can attract positive things, but also can attract your fears as well. So this works good or bad, because there is no good or bad. There just is. Don't have negative faith. Like, oh man, I know this is not going to work. Oh man, every time I start something, don't have that, because doubt brings forth that cancer that we was talking about. You want to have that confident expectation like, yeah, all right, I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Keep laughing. I'm doing these affirmations. It's working. I got a raise. I built this company. I'm doing better. I'm talking better. I'm feeling better. Oh, it's working. It's working. Keep in mind the invisible things that are working that you're not seeing. It's working. Your affirmations are working. You thinking positive throughout the day is working. You are attracting people, circumstances, and things in relation to you thinking positive. So you don't need Ray Ray to come tell you, oh, it's working. You know it's working. Facts. You know it's working. Changing your paradigm. You're not listening to hip-hop music after work. Now you're listening to laws of prosperity and manifestation. You learn how to work with the law instead of working against the law. So it's working for you. We use the phrase Rome wasn't built overnight. And that's true. Rome wasn't built overnight. It was first a vision of what Rome was to be. Then after the vision came the blueprint. After the blueprint, they started getting the laborers and people needed. Painters, masons, people needed to execute this blueprint. And thus, after a while, you have Rome. So that's what we got to keep in mind. It is working. These new concepts that you're adopting, the new information that you're studying, even when you're looking on your Instagram, you're looking at positive things. It's working. It's working for you. It's giving you what you want. Not fully, but it is. It's bringing you closer to that good life. It's bringing you closer to that dream desire. It's bringing you closer to obtaining that 6-figure income. It is. At least you can see in your own doing that it is working. You just don't expect money to come. You might get something like, wow, man, your whole aura has been great, man. You speaking well. You're not saying nothing negative no more. When I talk to you, you don't always assume the worst. What have you been reading, man? It's working for you, man. And besides religion, besides things of this matter, people can see your philosophy working for you. You say, man, whatever you studying, man, it's got your mind on a whole new other format, as Nas would say on Belly. But you're studying, man, you just glowing, you got more money, you carefree, never sick, pocket full of money. It's working for you. So let's double down on what works. Keep it going. Keep doing your affirmations. Keep doing your study. Keep striving and getting closer to that dream desire. If you need help getting a blueprint, getting some affirmations, or just talking spiritually, my daughters, or just talking spiritually, contact me at docsmitty89@gmail.com or go to 9ioccult.com and set up a one-on-one. The fees are $150 an hour. Yes, $150 an hour for us to talk and get you a plan. Get you a plan of execution. Face-to-face is $250 an hour. So those are the prices. We're not going to read your palms and do none of that. We're going to give you the formula and blueprint and the science that you need to put it together yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that has to do this work. Nobody can say that I am for you. You have to say I am for yourself. So this is your work at the end of the day. This is your work.